Hello, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-List celebrity. There's been some terrorist attacks and financial attacks against me, and I just found out that CZ Baby or CD Baby's having trouble recovering the royalties from my April 17, 2018 studio album, Ultimate Slave Blackout. I guess there's these black box royalties that they're having trouble collecting. So if they're not going to pay the royalties, I'm going to have to ask fans for donations. So I'm $1,500 in debt, and I guess I'm gonna need donations if I can't get the royalties. I might have to get a lawyer to sue Brian T. Gibbs as well, but that costs money, which means I'll need donations. If you want me to work, the only work I do, I'm gonna tell you the definition of work. Okay, the only work that I perform is acting, modeling, performing, politics as a political candidate, public speaking, and singing. So, acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. Anything outside of celebrity work, on my website, www.josephwcarrillo.actor, as well as www.josephwcarrillo.com, there's a donate link. And here is paypal.me/josephwcarrillo. But yeah, so fans could donate. But other than that, I only do celebrity work. See, it's the only work that I do. I should have kept my backup job as mayor. I should have ran for mayor in the 2018 election in Morgan Hill, because I ran the 2016 election. But then when I made the 2018 studio album, Ultimate Slave Blackout, it was the worst thing I ever could have done. It's the stupidest thing you could do is make a studio album, because people think you're a goddamn fuck-GS bum. And then when we tried to get a contract a year or two ago, what happened is, instead of giving me a contract, Brian T. Gibbs gave me back the music. And giving back the music didn't make things better, it made things worse, when a studio gives you back your music. You'd think it makes things better, but it caused these people to start beating me down, because I never was in the construction industry. I always sang in my grandma's kazoo band as a toddler. I sang it before in my grandma's kazoo band as a toddler. All I know how to do is perform. I don't know how to work in a construction industry, but they tried to make fake construction ads. The mercenary service, because they're mercenary service in Morgan Hill, they tried to they basically tried to advertise me into the construction industry, where I've never been in the construction industry. I'm only in the entertainment industry. So they since I didn't come back into that industry, they sent these white supremacist guys that look like CJ. That's not the DJ. It's like CJ, like San Jose Bar and Grill. There's a lead bouncer, CJ. So they have these white supremacist guys that look like the Bugaloo or the QAnon or the CJ. They send all these CJs, not the DJs, they send these CJs to beat me down because I won't compact into the construction industry. I stay in the entertainment industry. So it's been that way like a year or two since they gave me back the GS music. And CZ Baby's trying to escalate it by creating more confection ads. It's like, that's not a diamond, that's a CZ Baby. And it's just pissing me off. Like, the way, that's not a diamond, that's a CZ, baby. So it's when it's nice and crowded today. Look at that, isn't that cool? So anyway, it's SGSU campus, yeah. But so the making the album is the worst thing you could do, and at least keep your day job as a politician, because if you don't, they'll think you're a goddamn fuck-GS bum. But bum or not, acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. And if you object to that, any other type of work I don't do. There's a donate link. Now, it was a funny thing. So besides people thinking I'm God with GS greedy, just because because the work I do is perform. Because I guess I made a stupid album. I sang so perfect, and I mean perfect, that people think I'm greedy. Like, make acapella great again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. But see, the music uh, creates this goddamn fuckiest bum, the album, 10 track studio bums album. And um, it's just getting worse and worse. They just think I'm a goddamn fuckiest bum because I'm working. I work full time on my slutty website, self promoting myself, Just Grad Actor and www.justgrad.com. So I don't know why that's a bum. And you know, call Brad Pitt a bum then. Brad Pitt's a bum. Justin Bieber's a bum. Bruno Mars is a bum. Snoop Dogg's a bum. I mean, if you're going to say that making an album makes you a bum or think it's not work, it's really getting scary now. Being $1,500 in debt, not knowing how I'm going to get my royalties either because the CZ baby isn't helping. I have to get a lawyer to see Brian T. Gibbs, a studio. And it's like the music industry is so like, you make an album and they think you're a bum. It's strange. It's unheard of that the music industry would be that corrupt. And you know, if I had a side job as Mayor of Morgan Hill, they think I'm the mayor, not the bum. And I'm a wolf from a say a slutty. I mean, how dare them call Brad Pitt or me a bum? And it's just getting really strange at this point because everyone's just they try to compact me into the other industry, into the construction industry, when I'm in the entertainment industry. I belong in the entertainment industry, and they're not going to compact me, they're going to kill me. So I'm not changing industries. I'm staying a wolf from a say a slutty until I die, and they're basically they're trying to do the impossible. So a world famous A+List slutty and a world famous A-List slutty. I'm both of those. But the thing is, I'm trying to work on a film, Grizzly Bear Heist, about a very dangerous mercenary service in Morgan Hill called Grizzly Bear Handyman. That's the Political Action Committee's created the fake mercenary service in 2007. It was founded on Casa Loma Road by Blackwater. And the thing is, if you don't want to be a bum, don't make a 10-track album. And it's so musically stupid. And then they create these fake repair ads that they have to destroy by hacking. These fake confection ads with Home Advisor and Morgan Hill Times, and then they keep creating more of them because they think I have this bum because I sing so perfect. And it's getting really, really crazy. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, and yeah, it's scaring the goddamn fuck shit out of me. But that's what happens. So it's like I won't comply with whatever they're trying to do. So Brian T. Gibbs basically, he also is giving me physical abuse because they send the CJs to beat me down because I won't do handifuck work. So it's like Brian T. Gibbs, I don't know what his plan was, and why, when you give me back the music, why does that cause backlash from the music mafia just because he gives you back the music? It's like all the performing venues, they have those white supremacists or whatever, the guys that look like CJ, and they hate how perfect I perform because they think it's not a job when it's my only job. And then they do financial attacks at the same time just so I have to ask for donations, and that's what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm more famous than the mayor, and I have a perfect political campaign for president. I ran against Donald Trump last election. If you look up my Facebook page, Just Grew President 2024, I'm going to run again against Trump next election on the Taco platform. And I might also run for emperor if Donald Trump decides to run for king. But Yeah, the entertainment industry is so crap. But anyway, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Thank you for watching my live stream. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my new laptop because the terrorists stole my backpack. That's a backup backpack. Yeah, the terrorists when I performed on stage at Splash. So anyway, a lot of stuff happening, and thank you for watching. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Again, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.